we have now, various countries coming out and talking. In fact, even we've seen a senior Russian security official come out to say that certain nations are willing to directly supply Iran with nuclear warheads. How does Israel, assess that kind of claim that has been made? Because its implications are quite serious if that were to be true.
I have to be honest, I haven't heard that. Supplying Iran with nuclear weapons is terrible for everyone. Iran, especially at the moment where they are desperate, they are needy, and they're completely fundamentalist, nothing good will come out of it. Iran, the Islamic regime in Iran needs to lay down its weapons and surrender its nuclear program. This is what we're aiming at.
Right. But you have, apart from Iran, you have Russia and China as well, who are coming out to, condemn these recent military actions as a breach of international law. So how does, in that sense, Israel legally justify the strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities, especially when it is going to assert that its nuclear program will continue?
Well, we will not allow its nuclear program to continue, that is for sure. I think we've made it quite clear in the last week and a half. Regarding Russia and China, I understand that they're having diplomatic talks with Iran. If at the end it will lead to the fact that Iran will disarm itself from nuclear weapons and the nuclear weapons program, we're up for it. Listen, Iran developed its nuclear program to a 60% proliferation rate. You don't need 60% for civilian purposes. Obviously, Iran was aiming at a nuclear weapon. I don't think anyone, including probably Russia and China, doesn't want a nuclear Iran. It's a different type of actor that will hurt the entirety, not of the region, but of the world. So we will continue to do what we need to do in order to stop Iran from achieving that.
Right. And also, very quickly, beyond the proxy groups that are aligned with Tehran, are there concerns within the Israeli security establishment that there are additional state actors that may formally align with Iran in the unfolding conflict, especially now that the U.S. has openly sided with Israel?
If I can ask you in what sense? Are you talking about more proxies joining the fight?
Other countries, for instance, coming out and strongly supporting Iran now that U.S. has taken a position?
We haven't seen anything like that. So since October 7th, you've probably seen a dismantlement or a rearrangement of the Middle East, of the, or if I can call it, Western Asia. Completely realigned, beginning in, of course, Gaza, where Hamas is on its back heels, to Lebanon, Hezbollah was completely defeated, Syria, regime change. And now Iran. And you can see by the way their proxies are reacting, the ones that are left, be it Kataib Hezbollah in Iraq, or be it the Houthis in Yemen, the way they are reacting, we haven't seen them react until now. I think they also understand that Iran, that was building this infrastructure of proxies and what they called a ring of fire around Israel, has now disappeared. The only things they have left to do is shoot long-range rockets at us, deplete that fleet of long-range rockets while we defend ourselves.
Right.
Our fighters, our fighter pilots are in the sky above Iran, destroying their launchers as we go. And they started with about 300 launchers. We're about 100 launchers left. They continue to shoot at Israel. We've seen it this morning. You've probably saw reports of Ashdod and other cities in Israel being fired upon. Several hit, but we're treating their resources as we go.